So the only thing wrong here is that you were caught red-handed, literally red-handed, in somebody else's home in the middle of the night. The issue with regard to the grand jury was addressed, and it was totally proper as to how the procedures went about. It was actually decided by Judge Rooney first, and then reaffirmed by myself. So with regard to this whole idea that Mr. Maldonado was a homeless person carrying around his worldly possessions, as far as I recall, the evidence indicated that when he was arrested inside the home, he didn't have any extra clothes, he didn't have any extra socks, he didn't have anything to keep himself warm in the middle of March, but he was carrying around his worldly possessions, which he said he found on a train. That to me is the beginning of his incredible tale, especially when you consider almost every crime he's convicted with, other than the domestic violence crimes that he was convicted of. Almost every crime he's been convicted of involved stolen property or taking somebody else's property. Additionally, what's troubling is you broke into somebody's home in the middle of the night. There's only two possible things that I can think of that would precede you breaking into the home. The first one is you staked the home out and realized nobody was home, which means there was some premeditation going in there. Or secondly, you weren't concerned if somebody else was in there and they were asleep in the middle of the night when you broke in at 2:30 in the morning, which troubles me that you would then bring a billy club into the home. The perfect weapon to hit somebody who may be sleeping or just waking up in the middle of burglary, in the middle of the night. You've shown that you have no regard or respect for the law, for the court, and I'm not offended by that, but most importantly, you've shown that you have no respect for anyone else's lives in this community. And you'll be required to give a DNA sample when the Department of Corrections requests one. Okay, if there's nothing further, the officers can take charge.